sa Metro Manila. Ito ang DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay. Malaki man o sa maliit na paraan, pwede kang maging bayani sa sarili mong kakayahan. Kwentong Bayani, tunghayan ang mga storya ng bawat individual at organisasyon na siyang magbibigay ng inspirasyon sa mga komunidad, lipunan at sa bawat mamamayan. Kwentong Bayani, Kwentong Bayani, kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani. Dito sa DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, tuwing Sabado alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at sa Facebook page ng RMN DZXL 558 Manila. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Hatid ng Benita at Catalino Ya Foundation at ng RMN Networks. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat ng unang Sabado ba? O ikalawang Sabado na pala, no? Ng Agosto. Kasi naman, last Saturday, na-miss ko to, ang aking partner. Ako po naman si Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga. And hello kay Nanay Puring. Nanay Puring, hello. Nandito siya sa studio. At bibili siya ng ano ba, Ate Jo? Santon Plus. Nagulat siya, sabi niya, ako po si Radyoman Jenny. Tuwan-tuwan si Nanay Puring. Salamat po, Nanay. Partner Jojo Armenta, good morning.
Good morning. Magandang Sabado po sa ating lahat. I missed last Saturday.
Namiss ka namin.
Mommy duty. Thank you so much po sa patuloy na pakikinig sa ating mga listeners and viewers, no, sa RMN DZXL every Saturday.
Oo, at maganda naman yung ating panayam sa ating naging panauhin sa, of course, mula sa atin sa BCYF, mula sa LPU, Laguna.
Yes.
Tama, di ba, partner?
LPU Laguna, si Sir Wilson Vitog.
Okay. And today, excited naman ako dahil dito ka na at na-miss ka namin last Saturday. Ano ang ating aabangan naman for today?
Well, actually, partner Jenny, BCYF is actually having a break, like with celebration every month. So this month, we're going to merely talk about social responsibility, citizenship, the core values of BCYF. That's why ang ating mga in-invite for this morning, actually, I promised this to them as well. The Pusong Pinoy Award finalist for 2022.
Wow, Pusong Pinoy finalists. Okay.
Yes. So, bigyan ko na ng background, no, yung ating mga listeners and viewers. So, Pusong Pinoy Awards is actually an award body or program of BCYF to recognize foreign vloggers, and actually bloggers, no, pero mostly sila vloggers. To recognize foreign vloggers who are helping to promote Philippines by all means. Yan. So, ating po mga kasama ngayong umaga ay dalawa sa mga finalists ng Pusong Pinoy Award 2022.
Okay, eto na partner, wag natin pakatagalin pa dahil excited tayo dyan at dahil last Saturday ay talaga namang na-miss ka namin. So, yan na, umpisahan natin, partner.
Sige, partner Jenny, thank you. So, ang ating pong makakasama this morning, actually, one of the finalists is actually all the way from Michigan pa. So, it's night there. It's an honor to have him this morning in the Philippines. So, he's known as Dustin Backpacks. He was stranded. Ikwento niya yung story niya later. No? He was stranded here and he loved Philippines already. He became familiar with the country. So he would love to share his journey on how he became a vlogger. So ang ating pong unang guest for this morning, walang iba kundi si Dustin Borglen. Good morning, Dustin.
Hi, good morning too.
Hi, Dustin. Good morning.
Ano na naman ilaw ni partner Jenny?
Partner, mahal mo ba ako talaga, partner?
Yes, I love you. We have to practice our English. Hi, Dustin. How are you?
I am good, thanks. How are you doing?
We're all good. Wow.
That's good.
Looking stunning this Saturday morning. Wow. Alam mo yan, partner.
Yes. Ayoko ng red lips mo maganda. Okay.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Welcome, Dustin, to Kwentong Bayani. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, our second guest is actually a very, very popular vlogger too. I think nakikita mo na siya, partner Jenny, in
Oo.
Facebook. Very
Oo.
popular in Facebook. Doing all this kind deeds to other people. And he will also talk about his journey and, more about what he's doing as a vlogger. So, mas kilala siya bilang Foreign Germs, no? And the real name, ipakilala natin, our second guest for this morning is Sam Alsta. Good morning, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, English ba to? Tagalog?
Ay, ka-Tagalog pala si Sam.
Buti na lang, may kakampi ako.
Yeah. Narinig
Sam,
ko
did
eh.
I-
Sige.
Sam,
Ano?
did I pronounce your last name correctly?
Isa pa nga.
Sam.
One more.
Sam Alsta.
Ang galing mo talaga.
Oh, I got it right.
Alsta. Alright.
Alsta.
It's
Alright.
actually summer, but yeah.
Summer,
Sam,
yes.
Sam for short. It's okay.
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
How are you, Sam?
Pagising ko lang. I'm not used to waking up so early. Joke lang.
The early bird catches the worm.
Weekend. I used to sleep up to noon. But yeah, you caught me sleeping a little. Like 10 minutes ago, I was snoring.
Well,
Nagising.
thank you so much, Sam, for your time in joining us this morning. So, welcome,
Thank you for
Dustin
having me.
and Sam sa Kwentong Bayani. Sige, partner.
Okay, eto
umpisahan mo
na. Umpisahan ko na, partner Jojo. Good morning again, Sam and Dustin.
Good morning.
To both of you, first to, muna siguro, no? Sam and then Dustin, how did you start your journey in becoming a vlogger, Sam?
Hey, vlogger.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I could call it a journey. It really is, unexpected. Mga anak ko kasi, it was about my kids, no? Sila ay mga artista, mga ganon. So, parang I saw it as my responsibility to pick up a camera and video them. I had to take videos, photos. Nagkaroon ng like 2-3 years ago, YouTube was really booming and mga kids unboxing, mga ganon, mga toys. Sabi ko, mag-unbox so we can have some fun para if ever, pag matanda na tayo, meron tayong memories. So I have memories with my kids. I have things to look back when I'm like, mga 60 na ako. Oh, ito kayo, nung bata, nag-unbox kayo. Anyways, I bought my camera. I didn't know how to use it. Matagal. And then we started having, this unboxing videos with my kids. That I did that for about 6 months. And then, there was I think it was a YouTube thing na yung mga kids privacy na YouTube channel for kids under 18 ay pinagbabawal at that time. Sabi ko, okay, but we have gathered up like may mga following kami noon. Like 10,000 subscribers. Sabi ko, palitan kaya yung channel at I'm gonna make people laugh. I'm gonna get some pranks, gagawa ko ng mga jokes or something like that. So pinalitan ko, ginawa kong Foreign Germs. That's an inside joke with my family, yung Foreign Germs. Kasi there was this time na we were sick. And then my wife said, nag-hatching ako. Sabi niya, hala, Foreign Germs. So it stuck. Ginawa natin Foreign Germs. I changed the channel name. Tapos nagpa-prank ako ng mga tao. Nagkaroon ng pandemic. So, pandemic came and then sabi ko, instead of pranking, let's prank with a heart. Prank and give back. And then, I think one thing led to another. YouTube became Facebook. 10-minute videos became 3-minute videos. And then, now we are here 2 years later with almost 5 million followers on Facebook. Very thankful to everybody na nag-support ng channel, nag-support ng cause that are entertained by our videos.
That's how it started. Very good.
Ayun no,
Yeah.
pinapakita sa ano natin, sa screen natin yung video ni Sam.
Oo, sumakay
What
siya
he's
ng
doing.
kalesa. Oo. Okay. Thank you, Sam. What about, thank you, Sir Sam. What about Dastian? Dastian. Yeah, the same question.
That's kind of similar to Sam, just kind of keeping memories. I was never really into pictures, so Instagram or Facebook, pictures, those kind of things were never my thing. So videos were kind of a thing to kind of keep in contact with my family so they can kind of see what I'm doing, see what I'm up to. And I wasn't taking it too serious for like the first couple of years, just making random videos and then sharing it with my family through YouTube, and they could see it. And then when it started to kind of gain momentum is when right before the pandemic, I came to the Philippines, and my plan was to travel all around the Philippines on motorbike. And then the pandemic hit, and I stayed like in a province area in Toledo, in Cebu. And then I started making videos daily, and just kind of showing the everyday life of the village in the province, from getting honey from the trees to fishing, sword fishing in the rivers. And then that kind of led to realizing that most of the homes didn't have CRs or toilets. So from there, we eventually built like 24, 25 CRs for the families, rebuilt homes, fixed homes, financial aid and getting rice. And so that's kind of where I am now. And in the meantime, I usually came home every summer to work, and that's what I'm doing now. So I'm working for the summer, preparing myself for my next adventure, which will be usually when it gets cold here. So around October is when starts getting the seasons start to change. And then so probably very soon, the next 2 months, I'll be back in the Philippines and hopefully pick up where I left off. So that's kind of where I am now.
Oh.
That's
And
great.
I'm very excited to get back.
Yeah, very adventurous, si Dustin. No? I can see the videos. Yeah, you like going to provinces, Dustin.
That's probably my favorite, just because I love camping and outdoors and doing all those things. Like I mentioned, like finding honey in the trees is probably one of my favorite adventures. But it's many different things. For the first probably year and a half, I slept in my tent and in my hammock outside each night. And then eventually I moved inside once we actually built the home for the family we're staying with. So I moved in, or, just for the time I was there. And then, and then we tried to travel around the Philippines a few different times, but of course with the pandemic, we're kind of limited of what we can do. So for this trip, I'm hoping to kind of do what we did in that province and kind of expand it throughout the Philippines, like to go to more areas, probably different, like to cities and province areas, but I always have kind of a special place for the province, just because I don't know, I kind of like the atmosphere. It's very laid back. You go outside, get fresh fruit from the trees, from the garden, and I just like the whole atmosphere of the province. So I'll probably do more of that, but I think it's gonna be a mix of everything. I also love nature, so we'll be doing a lot of hiking, a lot of waterfalls, and just meeting people, all different kind of backgrounds. I love meeting people with special kind of talents, like musicians. We probably got 5 guitars for musicians that can afford guitars, and we got pianos or keyboards for musicians, and different things like that. Painting materials for painters. We helped fix. There's this woman that was in an accident and damaged her eye, and we were able to get her to the hospital and get that fixed. Another person needed dental work, so we got that for her, and different things like that. So I'm hoping to get back and start continue doing those things once I get back to the Philippines.
Yes, that's right.
super
Okay.
nice.
Actually, that it's related to my next question for Sam and Dustin. So let's go with Sam again first. What inspires you guys to choose the next topic or to have this topic, to be turned into vlog? So what inspires you to choosing a specific topic for your vlog? Let's go with Sam first.
Nako, that's the most difficult part. No, actually, yung panggawa ng videos, I always number one and foremost priority in every video is may matutulungan at may we get to help somebody. That is first, foremost, number one, always. Secondary, it has to be funny. It has to have light heart ba? Yung something enjoyable to watch, and then I have to put that together and come up with a concept na masaya, na hindi ka naman mabobore. So it's really medyo that's what I do all day, every week, every month for the past years.
Oh.
Sometimes I ask God for help. Most of the times, actually. Sometimes I dream about it. Sometimes I go jogging and then sabi ko, Eureka! I have an idea. Sometimes me and my team, we talk and we try to conceptualize more specific. Yung naging idea ba? Parang, okay, I have this idea, pero hindi pa siya ready. So, pag-usapan natin with my team, sometimes my wife, even my kids, like, will come to, Daddy, I have an idea for you to give money this way. So, even my kids get involved. To be honest, it's a group effort. Everybody takes credit for creating or coming up with concepts in our house. We're all very creative and we love what we do. Kaya, it's not a job anymore. Parang ano siya, it's really what we do. We just come up with fun concepts of giving. Even us, throughout the day, we thank each other, we have fun, we play around, and I think it comes naturally na after such a long time doing it. Yeah, it comes naturally. In the beginning, ideas lang, but it's so fulfilling na you're able to put your ideas into a video and for the world to see and na-enjoy ng mga tao. But if I'm going to pinpoint somebody who made me think that this was possible to make videos of helping people, I would have to say si Mr. Beast nag-influence sa akin. If you guys know him, he's a YouTuber and a US philanthropist as well. And his concepts medyo mahaba. The difference between that and us is that less budget sa atin, and then shorter videos for Facebook instead of YouTube. But the main concept is the same, helping people through videos.
Right, amazing. How about you, Dustin? What inspires you to choose the topic for your vlogs?
I don't know. A lot of the videos that I do is kind of just random. Like we, walk through an area, and because at a while there I was making daily vlogs. So sometimes you can't really plan, and sometimes even when we do plan, it doesn't really go out the way that you plan in your head. So most of the time we just kind of walk around and do what comes up, like whatever problems we face or see someone that faces, we try to, usually we can't build a CR like in one day. So usually if you do a vlog every day, it's like, the whole process of getting it done. Or if you walk through the city, we just meet random people that might need an extra hand. We take people to the store and take them shopping if they need it, and usually have a meal with them. Like some of my favorite vlogs that I've done is totally unplanned. We just walk around and meet random people And like one time, this man and this woman were selling some kind of vegetables in the city, and we bought everything and we gave it around to people that wanted them that are around. And then after that, we took them shopping, and they took us back to their home and they made us a meal, and we kind of ate together and talked, and we kind of got to see where they lived. And things like that are probably my favorite. They're unplanned, but usually they turn out pretty good. You meet people, and but when I do plan, I don't know, sometimes I try to plan, but I don't know, I just like better not planning, I think. Just to kind of see what happens, and usually it turns out pretty good.
Galing. Ayan. Ang ganda ng kanilang mga ideas and yung kanilang everyday episode or dun sa kanilang blog. Pero gusto ko yung ni Sir Sam, yung kanyang pa-couples. Iba na yan. Nakakaiba yun, di ba? Paano mo na siguradong mag-couples yun, sir? Okay. But before we move on to the next question, partner Jojo, Sam and Dustin will just pause for a break. At tutok lamang po kayo sa RMN DZXL 558 Manila at sa aming YouTube channel DZXL 558. Partner, magbabalik pa rin ang programang
Kwentong Bayani.
Santon Plus Herbal Capsule.
Ako po si Angelica. May bukol po ako sa tuhod, kaya hirap po talaga ako maglakad. Nag-take ako ng Santon Plus araw-araw at isang buwan lang, palit ang bukol ko. Epektibo talaga ang Santon Plus Herbal Capsule.
Santon Plus. Mabibili sa mga butika. Santon Plus Coffee Mix.
Ako si Lizette, isa akong diabetic patient, kaya medyo maraming bawal sa dito ang kape. Pero hindi ang Santon Plus Coffee Mix. Kakaiba to dahil ito ay may soya, munggay at santol na maganda sa kalusugan.
Santon Plus Coffee Mix. Kape na gamot pa. Mabibili sa mga butika.
Tayo na sa iyo, tayo na patingin. Tayo na sa iyo, sila'y eksperto't magagaling. Tayo na sa iyo, inyong mata ay mahalin. EO, Executive Optical, ang practical. EO, Executive Optical, may practical.
For expert eye care, come to EO Executive Optical with over 200 stores nationwide. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Boom, papaya, white rose papaya, yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom, puti ka in 7 days, oh yeah, 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 yeah. White rose papaya.
New White Rose Papaya. May double whitening ng papaya extracts and vitamin B3. Clinically proven magpaputi in as early as 7 days with regular use.
Boom, puti ka, white rose papaya, yeah, 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 yeah.
Papaya puti, papaya fast. White Rose Papaya with vitamin B3. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
Ang mga kwento nila ay inspirasyon sa iba.
Diba, how can you make sense of this pandemic? Yung mga tao dating matitibay by their fortitude in life, ngayon may mental health problem.
Opo.
So I believe coaching and personal development is where we would come in.
Why personal social responsibility? Kasi I felt kailangan natin itong isabuhay dahil ika nga no, we have to walk the talk. We have to try to walk the talk.
Ang mga hakbang na kanilang ginawa ay malaki ang naiambag para sa pagbabago sa buhay ng bawat isa.
I initially started a youth organization for the youth, regardless of what their age, just for them to be of service.
Kapag pinapainom ko sila ng kape, tumitigil ang putukan at nag-uusap at nasusulong ang usaping pangkapayapaan.
Pakinggan ang kwento ng bagong kabayanihan sa Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani, kasama sina Jenny Pahilanga at Jojo Armenta tuwing Sabado alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga sa DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho. Ang kwento nila para sa iba ay bayani ka.
We started this program because we wanted to show how heroic Filipinos are. How there are so many wonderful people, men, women alike, many young, some quite old, working to better not only themselves but their neighbors and indirectly therefore the country.
Kwentong Bayani, hatid ng DZYF at ng RMN Networks.
Sa Metro Manila, DZXL.
Radyo Trabaho.
DZXL.
Ang tunay na gabay sa hanap buhay. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani.
Oras natin sa buong kapuluan, 10:31 in the morning. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ho tayo sa Kwentong Bayani ngayong August, ano ba tayo ngayon? Partner 12. Ayan, 2020, 13 pala.
August 13.
Ayan, August 13, kahapon pala yon. Okay, partner. Eto, balikan natin si Sam and Dustin. Hello again, sir. Sam and Dustin.
Hello po.
Ayan, okay. So, ako na, partner. Ito yung next question ko. I'll ask for siguro muna si Dustin. Okay. Dustin, same question with Sam. What were the challenges? I know if there is, you faced as a vlogger. Challenges. We're talking about challenges, Dustin.
Well, some of the challenges for the most previous trip to the Philippines, like when the pandemic hit, was, YouTube, it takes you need to upload videos to be able to put videos onto the internet. And while I was in the province, there was no Wi-Fi. So in the beginning, when I first started traveling around, I'd go to Airbnbs or go to a coffee shop to upload my videos. But while I was in the province, I was uploading the videos just using my phone's data. And so that was probably one of the biggest problems. Sometimes it would take over 24 hours to upload just one video.
Okay.
So that was a little challenging and got kind of expensive. But other than that, I don't know, maybe sometimes weather, it rains a lot in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So I have a motorbike, so that's my main source of transportation. So while I was in the province, we lived a half hour away from the nearest little town. So I'd go there almost daily. Rain or shine. So, to pick up materials, if we wanted to get groceries for a family, I would always get it on my motorbike. Sometimes 2 50-kilo sacks of rice, I'd put it on the back of my bike, all the way to the nearest town, back to the province. So we do that very often. And I had my shout out to my motorbike. I got it when I actually bought it. This is the first time that I usually rent a motorbike, but this time I wanted to buy one to have it for the whole duration. But anyway, that bike has been through a lot, and it's still there in the province that I'm going to go back to. So I'm hopefully I can still drive that around and still in good shape, and continue and drive that around the Philippines when I start to travel again. But that was probably the main challenges, was the weather because of my motorbike and just having a good internet connection in the province areas.
Talaga pag probinsya, partner.
Yeah, the signal and all. That's really a challenge, for a vlogger. If you want to be consistent. Yeah, if you want to really be consistent, that's true. But yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Dustin. How about you, Sam?
Challenges.
My challenges? Where do I start? Challenges. I think yung pinaka-challenge nung nagsisimula kami is yung job ko noon, call center agent. So, you can understand, hindi naman malaki yung sahod ng call center. Tapos, may pamilya ako, 3 yung anak ko. And nung nag-video ako, obviously, I do it in the time na yung free time ko na walang trabaho or my day off. Nung nagkaroon ako ng idea na tutulong kami, honestly, we were not well off. Kung i-compare mo sa mga tao na walang nothing talaga, yes, you can compare yourself na, okay, at least may rent ka, may food ka, your kids are going to school. Pero if you're going to say na you have a lot, wala. So, every week, my wife, she would budget, tapos we would put away little money for me to be able to give. Kasi it's what I wanted to do. So she would put away, ito lang ang kaya mo magbigay sa itong video na to. As in, we would go, talaga, all that we can. Like, as long as we're not hungry na. And then, obviously, I have to work around my schedule. So, yung schedule ko sa call center, let's say, gabi, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. to 5 or 6 a.m. So, at 6 a.m., me and my missus, siya yung videographer ko natin kasi wala akong pera para may hire yung videographer. Tapos, we would go on our car and we would help do the video. Will come back na siguro 9 a.m. Ganun. Tapos, tulog muna ako, let's say 12 to 3 to 4, ganun. So, I would sleep 4 to 5 hours. Gising ako, edit yung video, bago may pasok, and then, doon upload minsan sa office, or pag work from home, and I would upload the video, and then again, that's 2 times a week or 1 time a week. Parang ganun talaga. For the first year, siguro, yung tulog ko everyday, 3-4 hours. Kasi I had a passion. We had a passion to do it. Kahit walang pera, kahit walang tulog, kahit anything that would come our way, cannot stop us kasi that's what you like doing. And eventually, yun ang nangyari. But for the first year, I would say year and a half, napakahirap. Kasi walang equipment, I borrowed money sometimes, maraming utang, but it's what when you set your mind to something, and you do good, I guess it flourishes into something great all the time.
Galing. Makatulong talaga si Sam, no? Partner,
Right. Yung next question ko, actually, it's, I think, parang, we already asked this somehow during the interview, no? But we want the people to hear it as well. Like, personally, what's the reward of people now sharing, really getting a lot of views in YouTube and Facebook and all social media platforms? Personally, what's the reward for you of these likes, shares, engagements on and views in your social media platforms? Okay, let's go with Dustin first.
The reward, I mean, it's just nice having a like-minded community that is kind of like, once you make videos, kind of the same thing over and over again, you eventually get like-minded people and to kind of back you up, and it's just nice having people on your side, giving ideas. Sometimes if you run out of ideas, they kind of come up with ideas, and it's like a big community kind of supporting each other, and it's just nice having it's kind of the reward. Even if you don't know them, they may be strangers, even if you haven't met them, they still feel like family, and it's kind of rewarding just having the support group. Like, sometimes when I was making videos like every single day, and some days you don't feel like making a video, or some days you might feel down, feel depressed, but like, you wake up and you kind of know that you kind of have a support group behind you, and you usually don't feel down for too long when you have that support, and usually through subscribers. So I think it's just really rewarding just having that to kind of fall back on if you're having like a bad day or something like that. They're like a family when I'm away from my family.
Yeah.
By the way, where is your province, Dustin?
It's in The name is Sam Ang in Cebu.
Cebu, Bisaya.
Yeah.
Bisaya. Okay, thank you.
Do you know how to speak Bisaya, Dustin?
Gamay.
Gamay lang. Gamay.
It's funny because I was there and I started to learn first Tagalog, and then because I plan on traveling all through the Philippines, and that's like the national language, and then I was locked down in Cebu, so I started to learn Cebuano, and then everyone was speaking English, so I kind of, because we were actually, while we were doing all these different things like building CRs, we're actually having weekly, or even more than that, English classes. So we would be teaching the youngsters how to speak English.
Wow.
So it was actually more beneficial if I was just teaching them English. And we kind of went back and forth. They taught me Cebuano while I was teaching them English. But I just spoke English more than I did anything else. And I'm actually a very, very bad language learner. Like I used to hop around and go to country, and usually for like a month, and I go on to a different country, and then right before I left, I'd learn like to say hello, goodbye, thank you, all those things that you should at least know a little bit of it. But that's one thing I was never really good at, is learning languages. But so I give a lot of credit to especially all the Philippines. Like they speak not just one, they speak Cebuano, Tagalog, and then, you guys have so many different languages, but they also know English, and then Korean, some Chinese, some all this. So big shout out to Filipinos. I mean, they know a lot of different languages, and that's something I was never good at. Like, I blame my mom. She's not good at it either, and she was like a teacher and educator, so she's very smart, but languages, like, I think some people are just programmed to learn it maybe better than others, but like I really did. For the first while I was there, for a very long time, the family I was staying with, we'd have like nightly language classes for them to kind of teach me, and the next day I just forget it. But that's I did learn enough to kind of conversate a little bit. But I think the main thing was the night classes of teaching the English, that I just kind of was like, well, I'm speaking English so much. And if I was in an area where I had to, like, I went, when I was doing my traveling before, I went to a place like in Vietnam in the South where no one spoke English. So if I was there for 2.5 years, I would be forced pretty much I would have had to. But in the Philippines, most people do speak English, so I got by with speaking English. So I was lucky.
Before Sam answer my real question on the reward personally, what's the effect of the views and all that? Have you experienced, Sam, that people look at you and they're surprised when you speak Tagalog because you don't look like Filipino at all?
Foreign.
And you speak Tagalog so well.
Yeah, siguro dati nangyayari talaga yun kasi I've been here since 1998. Nung 98, let's say pag nakita ka ng maputi, it was really rare.
Yeah.
Kasi konti lang foreigners nun naalala ko. I would walk by Ayala, and then siguro I was the only white person there for a longest time. Siguro for like 10 years, ako lang talaga. So, and I already knew how to speak Tagalog noon. Kasi yung stepmother ko nga, Filipina.
Yeah.
So, I've been with her for all of my life, most of my life. And natuto ko mag-Tagalog nung bata pa. So, when I came here, I already knew. So, nagugulat talaga sila. Pero ngayon, hindi na. Ngayon, actually, parang expected na mag-Tagalog. Kasi minsan, may kausap ako, I speak in English, tapos he's speaking to me Tagalog. Sabi ko, okay. Okay lang. So they expected. Pero dati iba talaga. Dati it was reverse. When I speak Tagalog, marunong ka mag-Tagalog. And then they would call their friends, "Hoy, tingnan mo, marunong mag-Tagalog." So I was like, sige na, speak Tagalog. So they were showing me off like, oh, look at this clown. He knows how to speak. Oh, tignan mo to. Gather around, guys. Tingnan nyo to. Always on the spotlight. Pero ngayon, expected na. Siguro, dumami yung foreigners. Kaya medyo naging normal na. Which it should be. I believe naman, if you live in a country, not only you're expected to know the culture, but you should know the language.
Yes.
Kasi respeto yun eh.
Correct. So, hindi pa sinasagot ni Sam yung question.
The question,
Ano pala?
Reward.
Anong reward?
So, what's
reward?
the
What's my reward?
Yeah.
For making videos?
Correct.
Well, it's the same thing that likes, shares, comments. This, honestly, for me, it only means one thing. That means that we are influencing people. Okay, that means that it's getting where it's supposed to get, and we're doing the right thing by influencing the right way. So if my message ako sa video na I want to send out kindness, giving, whatever it might be, positivity, you're having a bad day, you watch the video, it's a good day. If it gets the hearts, if it gets the reacts, if it gets the comments, that means I am doing the right thing. Kasi it's umabot sa mga tao eh. So for me, that's the best way. That's the most positive way to influence. The whole reward thing is to be able to influence people the right way.
Correct. Very well said. Okay. So for Dustin, your parting words and any announcement, and again, your advice to other aspiring vloggers out there is watching with us and listening with us right now who want also to pursue this path as well. Dustin?
Just do it because you like to do it, Joe. Don't do it for other reasons. Just do it because you like to do it. And it takes a long time. Don't expect results right away. Like I remember when I would make a video and it'd be 5 days later and I'd still have 0 views. So don't expect results right away. It took me at least I think like 2 years until I got my first 1,000 subscribers, and then but none of that matters as long as you enjoy it. Then that doesn't really matter. If you're having fun and it's enjoyable to do it, then that doesn't really matter. And eventually, these subscribers will come if you kind of keep the same idea of what you're doing. Don't keep jumping around like different ideas. Like, today I want to make just this kind of vlogs, this kind of vlog, and I'm kind of open to kind of do a lot of different things. And I think sometimes that's my problem. I do have a lot of different ideas. Like I love nature, so a lot of my videos are going to be about nature and hiking and doing different things. But I also like to meet people, so a lot of my videos about that. But as long as you have fun with it, I think it'll draw people towards your channel. They see that you're having fun, so people like to watch videos where people are having fun and enjoying themselves. And if you get to help people along the way, then that's like a huge plus. Like there's no better reward than like helping someone with the problem that they have and just seeing how happy they are. And like that's the best thing in the world. And so if my videos do somehow inspire people to want to make videos helping people, and I think that's all good for them. I think that's great. And I wish more people would do it, and because that's the biggest reward, is just seeing how happy some of the things that we're able to do for people, and it's a really, really good feeling. So
thank you very much. Very well said.
Thank you, Dustin. Sam.
Thanks.
Yeah, tama si Dustin, no, is correct. Ganun talaga, you have to do your passion, do what you love, because eventually if you're gonna do this every day, you're only doing it for the wrong reasons. Gusto mo sumikat, gusto mo makapera, you're gonna make 2 videos or 3 videos, and after you're gonna be miserable. You're not gonna like it. You have to do your passion, do what you love. And same as Dustin said, don't give up. No matter if the earth pulls you upside down, different directions. You break a leg, you have a fever, give up, don't give up. You keep going. You have 1 like, you have, my videos used to get 3 likes. I remember, yung minsan nagko-comment pa, dinilit pa. I had 1 comment, guys, gone. I feel so bad. Like, sabi ko sa missus, may isang comment ako doon no, hindi ko nakita. Sabi ko no, I should have taken a screenshot of it.
Right.
Enjoy it. And a few years later, I have a video with 2.5 million reacts, 1.5 million comments.
Wow.
And you just don't give up. Don't give up. Talaga, you just have to keep going your way. And then everything will fall into places.
Okay.
Amazing. Okay, now it's time for you guys to promote your social media, no?
and
Facebook,
follow natin.
YouTube. Okay. So let's start with Dustin.
Dustin.
Hey guys, if you guys want to check out my YouTube channel, it's Dustin Backpacks, and I'm home in Michigan, USA right now, but I'll be back in the Philippines probably in October when it starts getting cold here. So hopefully you guys check it out. I'm excited. This time I plan on traveling all through the Philippines, so hopefully I get to travel near your area, and we're always open to meet different people, so check out my YouTube channel and you can message, and if we're around your area, we'd love to meet up, and if you have some cool places you want to show us around. But yeah, Dustin Backpacks, if you guys want to check it out.
Okay.
Thank you, Dustin. Sam.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dustin.
Thanks.
My page is Foreign Germs. Sometimes people call me pulubing foreigner in the street. Sometimes they call me foreigner. If you guys want to join the family, join the community, we do giveaways on our Facebook page. For each video that I post, meron akong pumipili palagi sa each video na GCash giveaway ng 5,000 pesos. So that not only the people who are in the video will, get to make some money, pero at least matutulungan din yung nanonood sa mga videos natin. So meron akong palagi na chine-choose namin na 1 person from each video na nagko-comment, nag-share, nagre-react sa mga videos natin. And I think it's a positive way of growing, positive way of helping the community. Meron kaming group also, official Foreign Germs group on Facebook. Almost 300,000 yung community doon. At we go in depth sa mga tao na they need some kind of, let's say, your house got destroyed, or you need dialysis, or you need this, or you need that. Pumipili kami ng every month there, somebody to help na better than 5,000 pesos. Hindi kami pumipili na pengi pong pang skin or pengi pong pang iPhone 13. We try to make our costs worthy. So may mag-message na sasabihin na nag-aaral ako, ito yung grades ko, at mga magulang ko may utang, and I want to finish my studies. That's what we are there for. My emails are there. We choose somebody who is worthy and help for a cause. And we can do that through our videos. So if you guys support our videos on Facebook by reacting, commenting, sharing, we can in return help the community that is helping us grow. So we grow together and we help each other.
Thank you. Very well said. Thank you, Sam and Dustin. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Sam and Dustin.
More power.
Salamat po.
Thank you. Ayan na naman, partner. Isang napakaganda na namang episode ang ating naibahagi ngayong tanghaling ito, ngayong umagang ito. Any announcement, partner, bago tayo mag-bye-bye?
Yes. Nako, we're preparing for the September month, which is the Social Responsibility Month of BCYF. So, abangan nyo po yung mga events, updates sa Facebook, and also sa website ng BCY Foundation. And also, i-plug ko lang, Miss Jenny, partner Jenny, later tonight, I have this event. I organized this event, Influencers United 2022. We gather social media influencers and content creators to talk talk about how to do fact-checking and target segmenting on social media. So, very meaningful events at 6:30 p.m. in Love D, Makati Avenue. So, sana po makapunta kayo.
Good luck, partner. Maganda yung programa mo. Congratulations. Okay.
And of course, thank you so much for all the listeners and viewers every Saturday at sa mga nakinig po ngayong umaga. Maraming salamat po. In behalf of BCYF, Benita and Catalina Foundation, I'm Jojo Armenta.
At wala naman po sa RMN DZXL 558 Manila. Ako po si Radyo Jenny Pahilanga. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, muli po alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga dito lamang. Partner, thank you. A happy weekend. At
Happy weekend.
Magbabalik po kami sa Sabado dito lamang sa programang
Kwentong Bayani.